Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all of the videos that I post. If you are not new and you are joining me, thank you for your continued support. As you can tell by the title of today's video, it is just like a nursing chit-chat life update video as well as a giveaway. So the rules of the giveaway and everything about the giveaway will be at the end of the video, so just stay tuned for that. So starting off, I just wanted to sit down and just be open and honest with you guys, talk to you guys. So as you guys know, if you've been following my nursing journey, you will know that I graduated with my BSN, took my NCLEX. I moved from South Carolina to Minnesota for a job in critical care, which I am loving. So today's video is going to be an update. I have been working in ICU now since February, so I'm coming up on my 6-month nurseversary is what I like to call it. And the unit that I'm in, it's a medical, surgical, and transplant unit, so we get a plethora of different things. Some liver transplants, kidney transplants. We get your patients that have cancer and things have gone wrong with their chemo, patients that are septic, surgical patients. So just a wide variety. It's a really good unit to really get that exposure to critical care. And you see a lot of different things. It's not just one thing. Being off orientation now has been really great. I went through a pretty extensive orientation process, which consisted of critical care classes as well, which my classes still continue even now that I'm off orientation. So my orientation process was about 4 months. I had really good preceptors, and toward the end of my orientation I was pretty much on my own, so to speak, anyways. Sorry, I'm playing with some scissors. So I was pretty much on my own anyway, so to speak, with just my preceptor being there as like a resource nurse. So now that I'm officially off orientation, I've gone through, I can tell you guys, I was super nervous for my first shift off orientation. But my unit is so good about helping each other and new grads in particular. So it's like I'm by myself, but I'm not by myself. And that's the way nursing should be. It's always a team effort. So I never once felt like I was thrown out there and didn't have anyone I could ask questions with or to or anything like that. So what I like to tell new grads, never be ashamed to ask a question. No question is a stupid question. You're caring for people, so you are there on the front lines. You need to be that person that's asking questions, questioning, you know, anything that doesn't seem right with the patient or orders that you're giving, because it is your license on the line. So never be afraid to ask questions. Always utilize your resources. Always look at your guidelines and always look at your protocols and things like that. Having my first shift off orientation, I've had a lot of 2-patient assignments, which is good. I will hardly ever get more than 2 patients. There was like one time when I was on orientation almost at the end where I did pick up a 3rd just because we were so short-staffed, but all of them were, you know, floor status, so it wasn't, they weren't all like critical crashing patients. So I've had a lot of 2-patient assignments, which is really good. It's really helping me to narrow down my timeline of things that need to get done and work on time management, which is always time management has not been a struggle for me, but it's always good when you have a 2-patient assignment so you can be prepared and you can know, you know, how long you're spending with each patient, because you also have to do charting and all of this. So I'll just talk to you guys a little bit about my nursing routine. So what I like to do after I get to work, I usually get to work around 6:30, 6:40. That gives me enough time to look at the assignment, see who my patient or patients will be. I go through and look them up. If I have had the patient in the previous shift or 2, I will still go and look them up and see what has changed, what new orders have come across. Just always checking to see what's changed, because things change day to day. Then we have huddle at 7. Huddle lasts a couple minutes and I go out and I get report from the offgoing nurse. We then go in together and do a drip check. So we'll look at what's running in the pump going into the patient, as well as what is in the computer about those fluids, so we can make sure patient weight, volume, drug, like all of it lines up. It's like a safety net. So we do our drip check. I speak to the patient, or if they're possibly intubated and they can't speak, if there's family, I'll speak to the family. I'll update the whiteboard, put my name, put the date, and then I will proceed to just say, hey, you know, I'm going to go out of the room for a few minutes here, and I will be back in here shortly, and we'll kind of talk about the plan for the day. So I'll go out, and then I will go and check my orders in the order book, which are the paper orders, as well as check my electronic orders on the computer. I will also go through and classify my patient, and then I will proceed to get their morning meds for the 8 o'clock hour. And then I will go back in, I will do my full assessment, and then just give my patient their meds. While I'm in there, before I even start doing anything, I always do my safety checks. That is number one. You cannot just rely on the nurse before you who checked the equipment in the room. It is your job to also do that. So I do that as well. I go through and do my safety checks. I check suction, make sure it's working. I check that there's an anesthesia and boo bag that's working, inflated all the way, make sure that there are no holes. Check alarm limits, because what may have been appropriate for the patient that night, things could change, and you want those alarms to go off and trigger you. So I also check to make sure that there's appropriate equipment in the drawers that are stocked. So if I know that I need to grab maybe like more alcohol wipes or something, I know that I can grab that while I'm out of the room and bring it back in with me. So that's just kind of like my routine. And then of course, after the morning hustle and bustle with rounds and everything, things kind of slow down, and then, you know, you're able to sit down and chart and take lunch and just kind of keep working at that pace. So I always like to get that stuff done as quick as possible, especially if I have 2 patients, or if I only have 1 and I'm considered half up, which means if there's a possibility of an RRT or an admission coming, I could be taking that patient. So I always want to wrap up everything with that 1 patient early in the morning, because you never know when you're going to land another patient. So that's part of my routine as far as in the hospital wise. Moving to a new state has been a huge adjustment for me, and I feel like I'm finally getting into that routine too. Nursing is tiring, guys. I'm not even going to sit there and lie. Nursing is tiring. There has been times where I have done nothing on my off days but sleep. Like literally just stay in bed and just sleep and just chill all day. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't want you out there watching, if you're a new grad or if you're in nursing school, I don't want you to get discouraged, because working in the real world is totally different than nursing school world, but it's really great. It's super wonderful. I've learned so much since being on my unit that it's mind-boggling when I think about where I was in nursing school, like my first semester, how nervous I was, to where I am now, and just the support that you get from other nurses and the connections that you make. That's what makes it all worthwhile. And then having those patients that you really connect with and those families that you really connect with, and then you hear them say things like, you're such a great nurse, or you have a gift for this, or like anything that really touches my soul, and it allows me at the end of the day to go home and know, okay, I am making a difference in patients' lives. Yes, there has been stressful times. There has been sad times where I've personally had a patient, or I've helped with a patient that has passed away. We have a bereavement committee which we can meet, and that's a chance for us to get to know the patient as they were before they came into the hospital. So that's really good too. And especially working in the ICU setting, you see that a lot. So I just know, like with death, it's always such an eye-opener for me. It always helps me to appreciate life even more. And I just find myself not getting complacent. So I feel like I've even changed as a person working as a nurse and experiencing the things that I've already experienced in my short time. So I definitely would recommend, if anyone has a heart for critical care, do not be afraid to pursue critical care jobs as a new grad. I knew that's where my heart always was, so those were the only type of jobs that I pursued. And there are places out there that do hire new grads. Come to Mayo Clinic. This video is not for them, I'm just saying. They have a really, really great orientation program, and you really do learn a lot. There's always that controversy, like that 50-50 saying, no, you don't want to start out in critical care as a new grad, you want to start out in med surg so you can get your foundation. Okay, people, you have to know yourself, you have to know your limits, you have to know what you can and can't do, and that should drive your decision as to what job you want or what unit you want to try to work for. no bashing starting out at med-surg. I just knew that's something that I did not want to do. I wanted to pretty much go for the gusto, hit the ground running, and I knew I wanted to be in critical care. And yes, it is an adjustment as a new grad, but it's not like it's impossible. It's doable. And it's a really great foundation starting out, especially like myself and those of you watching that want to pursue, you know, furthering your education for maybe nurse practitioner or anesthesia or anything like that. Really starting out in critical care as soon as possible is really good for that. So yeah, things have been going really, really well. I've had a lot of people asking me how I prepped for the NCLEX when I took it back in December. And I used PassPoint RN, and I also did a 3-day live Hearst review. I definitely recommend the 3-day live Hearst review. PassPoint RN, I got a year for free from my school, and I don't know if you can purchase a subscription of that or not. If you can, I believe it's about $200. The 3-day live Hearst review was $350, I believe. Definitely highly recommend that. The speakers do a good job of breaking things down for you. You get a really nice manual. You can focus on those areas that you're weaker in first. So definitely recommend that for you guys out there. So yeah, I just wanted to make, you know, an update video, talk to you guys and let you know how things are going. Things are going very, very well. I love connecting with all my nurses. I love connecting with all of you guys out there in the nursing community as well. I would like my nursing videos to be an inspiration to you and be helpful to you. Reach out to me on social media, send me an email, whatever the case may be. If you have questions, if there's videos that you guys want me to make specific to nursing, anything like that, because I love nursing. I love the profession, and I just want to be there to help new grads, help those in nursing school, because I always look at it as I didn't get where I am alone. There were people who came before me that I looked up to, that helped me when I was in nursing school, and I like to be able to give back and help those that actually really want the help. So with that being said, that's my little spiel about critical care, the ICU. I do have plans to do a what's in my nursing bag critical care edition, so stay tuned for that. And so yeah, you guys connect with me on social media, ask me any questions that you have. You can even leave them down below. And so now we are going to move into the giveaway. So the giveaway is sponsored by myself personally and Melissa from Badge Blooms. Her shop is on Etsy, so you can find her on Etsy and Instagram under Badge Blooms. She makes designer ID badge reels. So no, you don't have to be a nurse. You can be in any profession where you wear a badge and you want a cute little badge reel. What I love about her shop is the variety and this just how cute everything is. You can find her on Etsy and Instagram under Badge Blooms. She makes designer badge reels, and I'm going to show you guys a bunch of them that I have here that I've gotten from her. So you can find her on Etsy here under Badge Blooms. So the first badge reel that I ever got from her, I was in nursing school, and I got this cute little felt heart, which I wore during my cardiac critical care nursing school rotations. So it's just a cute little reel here. One of the other first ones that I purchased was just a simple red flower. It has gotten stained a little bit just from wear and tear. Once again, little badge reel here. Here's a close-up of the felt heart. A couple other nursing related ones, super cute. This one says you're in good hands, and it has a kidney. And this one says don't be tacky. So all these are super, super cute. And then I also have one that's also just black with a really pretty silver flower on there. And so like I said, Melissa makes so many of these. Like, she has them by profession. So she has nursing, of course. She has like teachers. She has even if you are a nurse and you have a certain specialty like OB or critical care, anything like that. She has specific ones that are really cute for, you know, that specific specialty. She has holiday ones where you can wear like little pumpkins and Santa Claus, all that. She has flowers. So you guys have 2 weeks to enter. What I am contributing to the giveaway is just some body products here. I'm not doing anything nursing related because I don't know, the winner may not be a nurse, they may not be in nursing school, but I'm going to offer the Central Kiss Amber Wood Shower Gel and the Summer Body Oil. This will be really great for the summer. There's shimmer sparkle in there. These are from Ulta. And so you'll win these 2 products, and you'll win 1 badge reel from Melissa. And of course it can be any badge reel of your choice. So rules of the giveaway are simple. Of course, number 1, you have to be subscribed to my channel. This is just for my subscribers and their support. So number 1, you'll have to be subscribed to my channel. 2, you'll have to follow myself and Melissa on Instagram. So my personal page and then her Badge Blooms page. Everything that you need to know is listed below in the description bar. The giveaway is hosted on Gleam as my platform. 1 winner will be selected randomly at the end of this giveaway, which I have open for 2 weeks. And so yeah, rules are simple, prizes are simple. I just want to thank you guys for your continued support. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video. Find all the details you need to know about the giveaway in the box below. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!